Hey guys, as you can see, I'm back out here with the 4runner, and you can see it's quite a bit more muddy and dirty, and that's actually because I've been going out and using it like it should be used. Anyhow, what I want to talk about today is the doors. I want to go ahead, pull off the doors, and swap out the pins for a 2.5 inch 5/16 clevis pin, so that way I can make my doors removable. And the reason I'm doing this is actually because I got an extra set of doors in the backyard. So let's go ahead, check out the extra set of doors and get the chopping our pins out. As you can see, we got a little bit of snow, but here's what we got in the stash back here. So these two doors right here, I went ahead and gutted both of these, just so I had some doors ready, because what the plan is I'm going to make half doors out of these. You know, give them a little chopperoo. This one I don't really have any plans with, so if somebody needs a door, I have an extra door floating around here in Sparks, but for now it's just going to hang out here, and well, you never know, I may need an extra door down the road. But yeah, let's go ahead, pull the doors off the 4runner and get the pins chopped out and get the swapping these on. Well, here we are. We're finally making progress. So as you can see, we got these hinges here. And all you're going to want to do, take a grinder, chop this. When you do pop these out, these little brass bushings in here, be sure you don't damage those at all. So same with this. Got a couple brass bushings in there. You do not want to damage those. But yeah, we just want to chop this pin, and I'll show you what we're going to replace it with. So here's what we got. Go ahead and show you the part number there. Part number. Get in close here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there's a size right there. Main thing, probably part number. You just type that in Google. It should pop right up. So let's go ahead, get the angle grinder and start chopping. Alright, it would seem I have my top hinge bracket on backwards. Now let's try and get it on the truck. Alright, now that I got this on here, see, got a line, fits pretty good. Fits pretty good. You look in here, got the pins, got this to where I can just pop that out, got that pin. This one, you may have to insert from the bottom. And then I had to grind down a little groove in this one to clear the bolt, if you can see. But as you can see, shuts pretty good. And then if I want to remove it and put half doors on really quick, this will work fine. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and chop the other side. Okay, so now that we've removed that, I believe one of these doors doesn't have, in fact, have hinges on it. So we're going to move this guy over here. There we go. This is the better of the two doors. So if I'm going to start chopping, I'm going to start chopping on this one. Here I am back a few days later, as typical for me. So I got the doors put on a truck, had them bolted up, took the time, got all my lines laid out. Also, sorry about the wind noise, because the weather outside is a little bit spotty, so audio. Anyhow, let's show you the doors, and here's where we're going to start chopping. Okay, here's one door. As you can see, got my lines marked out in there. That should work pretty stinking good, I think. Let's go get door number 2. Okay, here's the driver's side door. As you can see, it's not a perfectly clean door. There's some dents and scratches in it. Not the best thing in the world, but again, we're gonna chop it, make half doors out of it, and then maybe I'll do some body work and make this look a little bit more respectable. So let's get the angle grinder out and start chopping these things up. Well, okay, here's where we're at with this door. Got this one installed, so I need to go through and mark everything, make sure that we're gonna cut this all straight. I like that I was able to maintain this line, body line, straight through the door, bring it down. I like that I kept this body line, and this line kind of evenly spaced. I like pretty much the whole way this is going, as far as what we got here. But yeah, so I gotta get this all braced in. Gotta come around to this side, get this one all braced in. And then trim up on all this stuff in here. Get little braces across. Good little project. Okay, so here's kind of where I'm at. I wanna get this plate, bottom plate, in to tie everything together. But we're trying to figure it out. So I need this section of the upper portion of the door, and I'm just going to take it in here, lay it over. If I need measurements, so it's right in about 4.5. 4.5. This is the only section where it's like, you know, 4.25. I'll just bow it out a little bit, so 4.5. Look at that section here, 4.5 all the way across, and then trim it in. Should work good. Okay, like the great Native Americans that came well before me, gotta use every scrap of the buffalo. So, right in about 4.5 there. Got 4.5 there. Right in about 4.5 up in here. And I'm just gonna mask that off with masking tape, and I'll get our line nice and straight. Let's get chopping. Okay, I got this lid in here, and you can see I went ahead and marked it out for here. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim that in. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this tacked in here and get that ready to go, and then we can start worrying about working our way up to the top here. Same with this side. As you can see, got a little bit of a haircut today, but still working on the 4runner here with the doors. So as you can see, I made a lot of progress without you guys. Here's what we got. So door latch, some people were asking about this. I need to fill in this hole still. Nice and simple. You look on the inside here, that's all it is. Just took the rod out, chopped it down. I need to put a little spring detent so it's not flopping about like it is, but that works pretty good. Nice and simple. And then I had some people asking about mirrors. I'm going to run my mirrors, so I actually put this crossbar in, drilled it, welded the nut in, and now I got some ram mount mirrors for motorcycles. And these are nice in like a lot of ways. If you're out wheeling and stuffing, you can just like loosen them up, fold them on in, fold them on out, tying it on up. Pretty simple. If you want to take them off, they're pretty easy to take off. So that's the plan. But anyhow, let's move on to the next door over. Okay, so I pretty much got both doors just about done here. There's a few little things. Need to patch up the keyhole, finish up the welding on these. But I think for now, I'm going to take these doors off, stash them in the garage, put the factory doors back on, and I'll finish this another day. So just like that, we got both factory doors swapped back on. Not too bad. And over here, we got the half doors. And finished welding on this guy over here. Finished welding on this one. And on the inside, buddy. So I think I'm just gonna make a steel panel to cover all this up. Weld that on. And these suckers should be good to go. And that should be good to go. Perfect. Well, got the half doors done for the 4runner. So join us later for some four-wheeling fun on the trails. It's coming soon, I promise you. The weather is getting better out here in Reno, but we got a storm coming this weekend, so maybe some snow wheeling. But anyhow, until next time, stay safe out there. Don't do anything you gotta do on the weekends, and keep your wheels on the ground. All right, peace guys.